Good morning. Welcome to Greenlight the Day. My name is Denise. I was driving back from the farm this week and I was listening to Joel Osteen on the radio. And he was talking about, one of his sermons was talking about how we are living during a time in our life like no other time previously, where there really are no barriers to us continuing to learn and to grow out throughout the entire spectrum of our life. There was a time going back, say, for instance, when my parents were growing up, when there wasn't a lot of money, where there weren't a lot of books around. People didn't have access to libraries. Oftentimes, going to school, like my dad quit school before he completed grade 8 because he went out to start working at age 12 to raise money for the family because they were quite poor. My mom was able to go to school for a little bit longer. She didn't quite complete her grade 11, and it was her choice to quit school and go work. But back then, that was the priority, as you started to earn money if you were able to. And, during my generation, yes, there were libraries or you could go to university. But again, there was a monetary piece involved with that. And although I'm not naive enough to think that all people have access to the internet at home, everybody has access to the internet at a library. Everybody pretty much would have access to a library nowadays. And for the most part, there are very few people, I believe, who, in North America anyways, who don't have access to the internet. So there is really nothing to stop you to continue learning and growing and bettering yourself throughout the entire spectrum of your life from beginning to end. And so if you're sitting in a place where you are feeling like you're stuck in a rut, or even if you're completely like just loving life and being happy with the blessings that you have in your life is not an excuse for sitting on your, let's say, laurels and not continuing to strive to learn more, to grow, to do better, to be better. And I think we have a responsibility because of the blessings that we have living in the time that we do to make sure that we make strives to continue that growing and that learning and putting ourselves, if you're sitting in a place where you're happy and you're comfortable, chances are you're probably not growing a whole lot. And so, and I'll talk more about it in a little bit, but I am sort of at a place in my life where I'm moving once again into being outside my comfort zone. But that's okay. It's exciting. It's scary, but it's also exciting. And sometimes that unknown can be anxiety provoking, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Again, I think you should always be learning. You should always be looking for those opportunities to learn and to grow. And if you sometimes have to say that I failed at this thing, whatever it is that you're trying, it's truly not failing. It's only failing if you never tried. And so I'm excited about what my future will bring and sort of the next steps in my life that are coming up. No, I'm not getting married, but I will talk soon about a little bit more about those changes. But trust me when I say, even though they're putting me once again outside my comfort zone, I am excited and looking forward to them and ready to take up the challenge and see where this next adventure leads me for the next few years. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Stay tuned. Anyways, I encourage you to do that too. Look for those opportunities that maybe put you outside your comfort zone, because really and truly, it's during those times when you are outside your comfort zone that you are going to learn the most about yourself, that you are going to grow and move towards becoming that person I think that you were meant to be. I don't think God ever intended us to stop learning. It's our responsibility, though, to make sure that we look for those opportunities where we continue to grow. So I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you're taking care of yourself and each other. Make a great day.